Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the final Founders Friday event of 2020. Normally, we do the Founders Friday events on the last Friday of every month, but obviously we can't do it this year because it's Christmas Day next Friday. Can you believe it? Really excited about Christmas. You can see the calendars behind me there, my two kids' calendars there. You can kind of see a collection of boxes, which every box is a different day of the calendar. So I'm enjoying opening them every morning. So Founders Friday. For those of you who don't know, a lot of you will know, we used to do these every month as physical events in the Tuss Park Ecolab co-working space in Newcastle. Did over 20 of those every single month from July 2018, and then obviously couldn't do them anymore because of the lockdown. Slightly different format now. Brought them back, doing them through the online Startup Week community Facebook group. So this is basically it was always the case with Founders Friday. It was an opportunity to share some information on latest opportunities to start or grow a business in the northeast of England. So I would normally start off with a bit of an insights briefing where it'd be me and a few other people talking about what was going on. Then we'd have a show and tell where we'd get some small business owners talking about new products or services that they were launching, get some early feedback, some potential customers or clients or partners and collaborators. Sometimes it would be established businesses who were launching a new product or service as well. So that'd be the show and tell. Then we'd have in the afternoon, we'd have masterclasses and Q&As where we'll go a bit deeper into certain topics like sales, marketing, business development, leadership, personal development, mindset, anything that was going to help you grow your business. Really keen to get back to that format, particularly the physical events, as soon as we can, because we had about 60 to 80 people coming every single month. Online, we've got a bit more freedom and flexibility on how we do it. I need to get better at doing the Founders Friday events, so this is something that online, because I think it is a really, really good event when it works well, and I'm really keen to get more people to present themselves and present their businesses in here. So my priority is people who are already members of this online Startup Week community. So if you're watching this now and you'd like to do a presentation, a talk, a Q&A, an interview, any sort of demo of yourself or your business, please let me know, because I'm always looking for people to do this. Different ways you can do it. You can either do a live stream with me or on your own. You can pre-record a presentation, a talk, an interview, and send that to me in advance, and I'll just upload it to the Facebook group on Founders Friday. But also, as well as sharing it in the Facebook group, what I'm doing is I'm then sharing it on the Newcastle Startup Week YouTube channel as well, and across all the social media channels, which now have an audience of about 30,000 people. So it's a really, really good way to promote yourself, raise your profile, raise awareness of what you do, not only inside this private Facebook group, but in the wider business community, and not just in the Northeast, because I do have a lot of followers across the UK and overseas as well. So if you're watching this and you haven't already done a presentation or a talk, let me know. It's an open door whenever you want to do one. It's usually always the last Friday of the month. So the next one will be, I believe, the 29th of January. So you've got between now and then to do something for that. Okay, so I do have some presentations to share a little bit later on. So after today, should have one from Michelle Grogan. I think is currently trying to send that across at the minute. She's having some issues with converting the file, but anyway, that'll be coming over. Michelle from Serenity Salt Retreat, which is an amazing place that I've just discovered. Michelle just recently joined the community, and I went over to her place to have a look around earlier in the week, and it's absolutely incredible what she's got there in the city centre. So she's got like a salt room, really peaceful, calming place that you can go to and just relax and de-stress. She's got a lovely little sauna in there. She's got a relaxation room. She does Reiki. She does all kinds of treatments. So a really good place to go for yourself, or maybe to buy as a gift, last minute Christmas gift for your friends or your loved ones. She does gift vouchers as well. Anyway, she should be doing a little video of a little tour of the place later on today. Got some other videos to share. I think I'm going to pop in a bit later as well and do kind of like a masterclass later as well. But other thing I wanted to say, as well as this, as well as what happens on Founders Friday, you are all welcome to post things anytime you want. If you've got any questions or you need some help or advice or signposting anytime, just post it in the Facebook group. You don't have to wait until I'm live streaming or posting anything. But as a bare minimum, every day, every Monday to Friday, I will be sharing something along the 5 themes of Monday, inspiration, Tuesday, getting started, Wednesday, funding and finance, Thursday, growing and scaling, Friday, keep going or pivot. So Friday today is not only Founders Friday, it's also the Keep Going or Pivot day, which is a really good day to basically stop and pause and think, how has my week just gone? What worked? What didn't work so well? What can I do differently next week? And those 5 themes were introduced in the very first Newcastle Startup Week event way back in 2017. We've kept it ever since, every year. And in December last year, 1st of December, I actually started living my own life according to these 5 themes. So every Monday to Friday, I try to theme that particular day according to that theme, not only professionally, but also personally as well. And I've found that really helpful, having that structure. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because I've got something really exciting that I'm going to launch in the new year around those 5 themes. Other thing I wanted to mention, Katie Stidoff and Suki, who are both members of this community, they're going to do a live stream interview on Sunday, I believe, at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. So Suki has done, I think, almost 100 interviews, Q&As with some really interesting, amazing people who have so many they've got a really interesting story to tell about themselves and what they do. So Katie, who some of you will know, also known as the Savvy Stoic. She gave 2 brilliant interviews during the Startup Week Online event in September. She's also been a really active member of the Startup Week community, and she's also now working alongside me as part of her student placement as well. So if you, I'm sure we'll share a link to it in here, or Suki will share a link, or Katie will share a link to it. But you can watch that live on Sunday at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to be tuning in. I will have my kids with me, but I'll get them in the other room or something, or maybe I'll get them to watch it along with me. So that's on Sunday morning. Next thing, we're going to do an after party stroke business networking virtual thing at 5 o'clock today. So I know some of the members of the Startup Week community, some of the original Founders Friday crew from the physical events are going to be meeting up in person for some business networking. But also we're going to join them via Zoom. So I've created a Zoom link. Anybody within the community is welcome to join that. I've posted the link. I'll post it again under here. So that's from 5 o'clock onwards. So if you just want to join me and the others, just for a chat, just to catch up, maybe a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, from 5 o'clock onwards. I'll be in there from 5 till about 6, half 6, because that's when my kids arrive for the weekend. But yeah, I'd love to see you in there and hope you can join us. In the new year, I wanted to say, okay, I'm going to have a renewed increased focus on this Startup Week community. This is something that I started off the back of the Startup Week Online event in May. Really pleased with the way it's been going. I've been doing stuff in here every day, but obviously I'm busy doing other stuff as well, and I'm conscious other people are busy as well, so I don't want to suck up too much of people's time by expecting them to be in here all day, every day. But it is something that I think is really powerful, and I want to spend more time in here and helping you, the members of the community, more directly and indirectly through the community. So I'm going to have a real renewed focus on this in the new year, because it's got so much potential. Just like to say thank you to anybody who's joined the community and anyone who's paid to join in the last kind of 6 months, I think. So just this month, just like to say a big thank you and a welcome to 6 new members. So Peter Blacklock, Michelle Grogan, who I mentioned before, Russell Mills, Brian Hall, and Richard Marsden. So they've just joined in the last few weeks. if you know anyone else that you think would benefit from joining and being part of this community and meeting other like-minded people in here, and also having a one-to-one business consultation from me, because that's what everybody gets now when they join the Start a Week community, when they pay to join. Please encourage them to join before the end of December, because at the minute it's only £75 for 12 months to join. But on the 4th of January, I'm going to increase the price to £150. Okay, so that's going to double in price on the 4th of January. So if you know anyone that you think would benefit from being in here, and definitely in particular the one-to-one consultation from me and all the prep I do for that, and also the follow-up I do after that, encourage them to join before the end of December for £75. The best way to do that is to just send them to newcastlestartupweek.com. They can join directly from that homepage, or they can go to the community page where they can read all about the benefits of joining. So yeah, that's get them to do that before December, or they have to pay £150 on the 4th of January. Okay, other thing coming up, we've got Micro Biz Matters Day. So a lot of you will be familiar with Tony Robinson. Tony Robinson, absolute legend, micro business champion, also author of, you can see that, The Happypreneur, Why Micro Biz Matters, a memoir and guide for enterprising people. This is a brilliant book. I think at some point Katie is going to do a book review for the YouTube channel. But Tony is an absolute legend. He was very senior. I think he was the CEO or the managing director of a very big company, and he left that and has since devoted all his time and efforts on supporting micro businesses, which are 0 to 9 employees, and who make up the vast majority of businesses in the UK. I think it's like 96 or to 98% of all businesses are 0 to 9 employees. And why this is important is a lot of the time the government and the media talks about SMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises, but an SME can be up to 250 employees. Well, a 250 employee company has completely different needs to a 0 to 9 employee company or a one-person company. So Tony and Tina Bowden, both micro business champions, they launched something called Enterprise Rockers in Scarborough a while back. And then 7 years ago, coming up to 7 years ago, they introduced something called Micro Biz Matters Day. And the very first one, I was working for Sage at the time, and we supported the first Micro Biz Matters Day. I was kind of behind the scenes doing all the kind of live streaming and helping them keep the show running. And so we've done the next one. It's always in January. It's a really good place, a really good way to kickstart the year. The next Micro Biz Matters Day, the 7th Micro Biz Matters Day, will be on Friday, the 8th of January. So encourage you all to get involved in that. The hashtag MicroBizMatters. You follow that on social media, look at it on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. There's already lots of sharing going on. The actual event will be live streamed from 7 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock on Friday the 8th. I'll be sharing loads of stuff inside this Facebook group. I've cleared my diary for that day so I can take part and we can do stuff in here remotely. But also you don't have to wait until the 8th of January either. Every day can be a Micro Biz Matters Day, and what we've been saying is don't just wait until that day. If you can do anything now to help promote this event, shine a light on micro business owners, promote them, use the hashtag anytime, any day from now until the 8th of January, and then obviously get involved on the day itself. So that's Micro Biz Matters Day. Next thing, I've got here is new for 2021. This is something I mentioned before. Okay, so I've had loads of conversations with people all year round. I haven't worked it out exactly. I think it must be hundreds of conversations I've had either directly or indirectly with business owners. The Startup Week event, the people who took part in that, the speakers, the delegates, loads of stakeholders. This has obviously been a really, really tough year for everybody. So much change has gone on. People have had to adapt and innovate and pivot all the time. And I feel like I've innovated and change the business model of what I've been doing on a regular basis throughout this year. But the conversations I've been having with people definitely need a bit more kind of hands-on support. So this community is great. I definitely think that there's a lot of value in here when people contribute and participate, and definitely the one-to-ones that I'm having with people seem to be going down really, really well. And I want to spend more time with people. So something that I'm going to introduce in January, a few people have asked me to do this, or recommended or suggested that I do this. I'm introducing something called the 5-Star Focus Program. Okay, so you notice the star is ever present, is a key thing. Everybody likes getting stars. The 5 days, the 5 themes that I mentioned before of inspiration, getting started, funding and finance, growing and scaling, keep going or pivot. What I'm going to do, I'm clearing my diary for 5 days, week commencing the 11th of January. Okay, and what I'm looking for up to 5 people per group to take part in this program. And what I want from those people is I want them to commit to trying to adopt these 5 themes, the 5-star theme, the 5-star focus. And what I'm looking for people who are they might already be business owners, business leaders, entrepreneurs, intrapreneurs, innovators, creatives, either doing that already or they want to be those types of people. Anybody who really wants to take next year by the scruff of the neck and really wants to drive their business growth, or they want to get their mojo back, or they just want to be more innovative and creative and just really, really achieve their aims for next year. We're going to work together as a group. Every day, I'm going to commit to doing a minimum of an hour group session with everybody every single day. But also, I'm going to work with you directly as well. So I'm clearing my diary, and whatever it takes, whatever you need on those 5 days, I'm going to work with you on those 5 themes of inspiration, getting started, funding and finance, growing and scaling, and keep going or pivot. So it's 5 days. I'm going to share details of it later on in here. But if you're interested, send me a message or email me, paul@newcastlestartupweek.com. So there is a cost obviously involved in this. And at the minute, what I'm going to charge for this is £500 per person for 5 days. Okay. So if you're really, really serious about growing your business and you want to learn and you want to work with me dedicated for 5 days, that's what you need to do. Okay. So drop me an email. I'm going to share a link in here as well. Okay. That's it for now. I'm going to be back in here a bit later on. In the meantime, I'm going to pop off now and I'm going to upload the first presentation. So any questions, post them in here or comment underneath the other videos that I'm going to share. And if there's any other questions you've got, just post them in the Facebook group. Okay, that's it for now. Speak soon. Bye.